The Chancellor, General Abu Salami Abubakar, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, ably represented by his deputy, the Pro-Chancellor of this great institution, Dr. Peter Odili, CON, GSSR, KCSGG, KSJI, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Smith Jaja, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Joseph Mwankwo, the Deans of Faculties, Heads of Department, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to stand on already established protocols. Good afternoon. When I was much younger, during my secondary school days, I attended several graduation ceremonies. The valedictorians would often give deeply emotional or inspiring speeches, usually accompanied with tears. I always wondered why they cried. I thought to myself, when I get the opportunity to get one, to say one, which I have finally done, I will employ everything, every instrument in my arsenal to make sure not even a single drop of tears leaves his eyes. But I'm standing here today at the end of this defining phase. I've come to understand that it is not sadness that made those valedictorians emotional. It's a depth of reflection and realization of how far one has come. It's a weight of gratitude to everyone that contributed to their becoming. Having said that, I assure you, no one will be seeing my tears. To my fellow graduates, today marks the culmination and fulfillment of a chapter, one that has been in the making since 2019 for my colleagues, the doctors, 2020 for our allied health brothers and sisters, and 2021 for the basic medical sciences. I remember how naive we were in 100 level, oblivious to the contract we had just signed up for. One that will shape the rest of our lives. 100% passion and determination. Our early morning dashes across the field to get first row seats, navigating the COVID-19 pandemic and having to switch to online lectures. The eye-opening experiences of 200 level that quickly made us to understand that being proficient in chemistry and biology did not automatically translate to thriving in the medical sciences. So parents, take note. The terrors that came with our first professional examinations, our first bus rides together to herald the exposure to clinical medicine, and several catastrophes we encountered in our journey to this day. The waves of uncertainties and everything that happened, the sleepless nights, indeed, it has been a remarkable experience, one that we are deeply grateful for. In the spirit of gratitude, first and foremost, we give glory and thanks to God Almighty for loving us even in the times of our unfaithfulness. We sincerely extend our appreciation to the Rivers State government, both the immediate past and current administrations, for providing a seat at the table for many of us through its full scholarship program in this wonderful institution, of which I'm a beneficiary of. To our Pro-Chancellor, a father who has loved, pampered, and sometimes over-pampers us, treating each of us like priceless gems. Words will never be enough to express our appreciation. We remain forever grateful. The Vice Chancellor, we are much obliged for your guidance and leadership. The Deputy Vice Chancellor, the former registrar of this great institution, Victor Onoha, Esquire, of blessed memory. The Chief Accountant and other administrative staff, we are profoundly grateful for all the works you did, openly and behind the scenes, to ensure we have a comfortable experience in this institution. To the deans of faculties, heads of departments who worked tirelessly at every stage of our training to ensure we received world-class education, we deeply appreciate your efforts. To all the lecturers that created time out of their busy schedules to teach us, we cannot thank you enough. The library staff, the chaplains that allowed God use them to shape our minds and spirit, we are sincerely grateful. The Director of Student Services, accept our deepest gratitude for ensuring that in our quest for knowledge, we did not forget the sacrosanctity of worthiness in character, even when you had to personally intervene and take the rudder a few times. The respective hall managers and other members of staff, the cleaners and gardeners that worked to keep our school environment clean, the food vendors that ensured we had good meals, to the transport officers and drivers that made sure we arrived early to our respective postings, we are extremely grateful. Speaking of postings, our heartfelt appreciation goes to the Chief Medical Director of River State University Teaching Hospital, Professor Chizindu A. Aliko, and the entire management and staff of that great institution. Your dedication and intentionality in training outstanding doctors have left an indelible mark on us. Also to the University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital, the Neuropsychiatry Hospital Rumigbo, and other institutions that contributed to our trainings. We are extremely grateful. I want to personally thank my parents, if I'm allowed to. Of course I'm allowed to. Mr. and Mrs. Joel Iboro. Please, can you just stand up for a brief recognition for making this day possible? My auntie and second mommy, Mrs. Goodness Ifemi Ikpaikpai. Unfortunately, she's not here. Thank you for your ever-flowing words of wisdom and constant encouragement. To my friends and classmates that facilitated my standing here today, Dr. Daye Daniel, Dr. Precious Ucheda, Dr. Umbonu Somtochukwu, my able course rep and roommate, Dr. Ima Bibo Douglas, Dr. Mary Crown Odili, Dr. Abie Justice Tabudotoye, Dr. D.H. Chukwu Goswill, my study partners, the future doctors, we are now doctors, the entire families of God Generals, my roommates, I am really, really grateful. I could go on and on, but for the sake of time, I want everyone that feels like they are worthy of my gratitude to know that they have it. I also want to use this opportunity to thank representatives from my secondary school, Bristol School Secondary, who played a huge role in the formative years to my journey of being here. I'm extremely grateful. I also want to encourage my juniors yet to finish their journey here to put in their best, and in a little while they are going to be graduates also. This convocation ceremony is not just a ceremony, it's a covenant, a reminder that the white coats, the lab coats, the scrubs, the mantles that you will be putting on henceforth are different from the ones some of us wore during our primary school career exhibition days. It is the real deal. A call to knighthood, a mantle of service, compassion, and responsibility. Our healthcare system may be strained, our resources limited, but compassion and integrity must be limitless. Let us choose to be guided not only by the science, but also empathy. Remember that every prescription we write, Every investigation result you write out, every words we speak to a patient has the power to heal or to harm. I urge us all to always choose to heal. Today marks the end of an era, one that we could hide from responsibilities with the guise of being students, being medical students. We are now professionals. We have been touted as leaders of tomorrow since childhood. Today is the gateway into the leaders of tomorrow. The world out there is not short of challenges. Life will test us in many ways, but hidden in every storm is a lesson, a chance to grow stronger. Like an eaglet taking its first flight, our mentors and teachers now watch us with confidence, knowing we have been equipped with all we need to soar. So when the wind rises, spread your wings and trust that you've been taught. The skies may not always be calm, but they are yours to conquer. I will conclude with the words of the American basketball coach John Wooden. Being a role model is the most powerful form of educating. Let us strive to be role models who inspire others. That is how we change the world. Be the change you crave. Be worthy ambassadors of this great institution, Pamo University of Medical Sciences. Every time you listen before you speak, you model empathy. Every time you choose compassion over convenience, you model humanity. Every time you uphold your ethics, even when no one is watching, you model integrity. And every time you wear your lab coat, your ward coat, your scrubs with humility, you remind the world that medicine is not what we do, it is who we are. Class of 2025, I want you to just do a brief exercise. When I say class of 2025, you all echo, we did it. Class of 2025. Class of 2025. Thank you all, and may God bless you. Thank you, Pamo University of Medical Sciences. I am Dr. Iboro Onisokien Joel.
A valedictory speech delivered with eloquence and grace, with a voice of class found in its finest expression. A round of applause for him once again.